Hi. Hey y'all, it's Butters. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day full of positivity and happiness as always. And for today's video, it is the long-awaited gaming setup office tour of 2023. It's been 3 years since the last I recorded this video. We're not going to talk about it. I have made so many changes to my setup since then. I now have a dual PC setup. I have 4 monitors, completely different lighting setup, RGB lighting, upgraded camera, upgraded audio, a lot of gaming collectibles. And don't you worry, my pet snake Poe is still here. He's happy as ever. For today's video, I'm going to be walking you through my gaming setup. Now, I will say it's nighttime right now, but my setup also looks amazing during the daytime. It is so bright, it is so refreshing. This room is a dream come true, and I feel productive at all times of the day. I love my setup. Let me go ahead and walk you through it, and if you're interested in anything that I mentioned, I will do my best to link everything down in the description below, okay? Let me take you off this tripod. Let's talk about the first thing, my main monitor. Let me put you over here, and let's talk about it. Jumping right into my gaming setup tour, let's talk about the monitor that I use. And what I would argue as one of the main attractions of my setup, the 27-inch LG UltraGear OLED gaming monitor. This monitor has been such a welcomed addition to my setup. The design language is so sharp, virtually borderless, ultra-thin design, but doesn't feel delicate. Feels sturdy, well crafted. The colors on this monitor are phenomenal. I love high contrast and rich colors. Great for gaming, editing, browsing, watching videos and streams. I wish my camera could show this monitor justice, but I took a picture of my traffic light. Yes, I do have a traffic light. Did some light editing, and now look at the colors. Not only are the colors vivid, but the blacks are so dark, almost blending into the bezel. So aesthetically pleasing. And it supports HDMI 2.1 and DisplayPort 1.4. Both connections let you experience that 240Hz refresh rate. With a 0.03 millisecond response time, this monitor has made such a positive impact on my gameplay. I loaded up Fortnite for the first time since 2018, and my goodness, the colors, the visuals, my gameplay was average, but the graphics were impeccable. Also, y'all have seen my entire gaming setup. Y'all already know how much I love my RGB lights and my lighting for my camera equipment. And what do you know, this monitor has an anti-glare screen that minimizes light reflections. This is also quite handy considering I am gaming and editing until the sun comes up most of the time. And we can't forget, it comes with a remote. The OLED care menu also has image cleaning and pixel cleaning options to increase the longevity of your monitor. And it's easy to run with the click of a button. So much thought and care went into creating this monitor, and it shows. I am excited to continue gaming and editing on this for a long time. If y'all are interested in checking out this beautiful monitor by LG, I'll be sure to leave a link down in the description below. Now let's bring it back a bit, shall we? Hello again. Where should I start this tour? I guess maybe the tech closet again? It looks a little messy at the moment, but this closet is used to house a lot of technology that I am using and some boxes. I'll zoom through this pretty quick. I have a Guitar Hero controller here. I keep games in this ottoman. I keep extra cables in this one. I have a wide variety of tech here. I have my VR headsets. I have some consoles and my collection of SCUF controllers. I am partnered with SCUF. I even have a custom controller. Here's what the design looks like on a classic PS4 controller. She is an objective player, can you tell? And I've got my little pumpkin in the middle, of course, but we'll talk about this in a bit. I have my Damascus Xbox Series X, which I love. I have a gaming laptop. I have a Pokemon fairy card binder that is full of every English printed fairy card in the Pokemon TCG. Back when I was in college, I was the fairy gym leader at my campus, so of course I had to collect a binder of these. I've got a printer here, and up here I have a whole bunch of boxes for things that I may or may not need to return, manufacturer's warranty, and a bunch of cool collectibles. I got this piece of artwork in my P.O. box a long time ago. I absolutely treasure it. I got soap in a box. Look at them go. I have this Vaporeon card. Lots of SteelSeries headsets, some PC components, G Fuel boxes, and it's fully lined with an RGB strip light. My tripod fell. Are you okay? Now for my desk, I'll give you a quick run through. I do have 2 PCs. This is my gaming PC. Down there is my streaming PC. Each PC has its own mouse and keyboard. I use the good old Go XLR so I can hear both PCs at the same time. I went ahead and turned on my FaceCam too so you can see what it looks like. Hello. My streaming PC is only on this monitor, and this monitor. Gaming PC is the middle one. Let me sit down and show you what I look at on a day-to-day basis. This NoisyButters name tag I got from Activision when I went to go playtest Warzone 2 early, and I keep it at my setup in case I forget who I am. Let's talk about this PC really quick. This is my main gaming PC. If you want to know the specs, I will obviously leave them down in the description below. I got Tiny Tina from Borderlands who sits inside my PC. She's got thermal paste on her though. I love this PC. It runs all the games and software that I need. Let's talk about my streaming PC, and while we're down here, let's also talk about the cable management. It's really not that bad. If there is something I've learned about myself, I have always wanted perfect cable management, but I've come to the conclusion that it's not feasible for me. It doesn't make sense. My setup is permanently temporary. I like to switch out components, PC peripherals, and if I tie them down too well, it's gonna be a pain in the butt to untie them, so I just manage them, hence the word cable management, okay? And you can't tell me these cables ain't managed, okay? Except for the cables over here. We're not gonna talk about it. But from afar, you really don't see that many cables. But let's talk about my streaming PC. This is my streaming PC, Mordecai. I built Mordecai back in 2018. This PC has seen it all. New motherboard, new graphics card, new power supply. This PC has powered most of my content creation journey. What next do I talk about? I have a gaming laptop. I just got this recently and it's great, works great, very light, easy to use. This is the Gigabyte Aero, the 14-inch edition, and I like it a lot so far. Can't complain. The cable management on the back of the PC, pretty good. Got a little companion cube here that holds a bunch of SD cards and USB drives. I got a little phone stand. Let's talk about the lighting really quick. I have an 18-inch ring light back here, and I have two Elgato key lights. The key lights are controlled through my Elgato Stream Deck. If I want to power them off, I can do that. And now they're off. But I will say they have been amazing for diffusing shadows and making me look less tired during my videos. I will turn them back on though. This camera is my FaceCam. This is the Sony a7 III. It's a really expensive camera. Not my first choice in FaceCam, but the audio port broke 13 months after owning it, so I'm not letting technology go to waste. I'm gonna use it. And if you wanna use this camera, I will leave everything that you need down in the description below, okay? Here's what it looks like at my setup, by the way. Here's my cat sitting in the stool. Thank you so much for demonstrating. I figured I'd show you what my setup looks like when I'm sitting down during the daytime. It's so bright and so colorful in here. My cat is here as well. Hi. How are you? Hi, cat. How are you doing today? Do you like the chair? Well, I guess while we're here, let's talk about the chair. This is the Hayworth, or Haworth? I actually don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. This is the Halo collaboration chair. It is such a masterpiece. I love the back of this. This chair was a gift from the company. Thank you guys so, so much. This is one of the coolest gaming collectibles that I own, and it is unbelievably comfortable. Let's talk audio really quick. This is the headset that I use. This is the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro wired. I personally use the wired version, but I love this headset so much. And I added some mint green accents to it. As for audio, I use this Go XLR so I can control the audio on my gaming PC and my streaming PC and hear it at the same time. This slider controls my streaming PC, this one my gaming PC, this one is Spotify, which I keep muted, and this one is my microphone. So let's talk about the microphone. This is the Heil PR40. I definitely got it because it is gold and I unlock gold camos in Call of Duty. But it works great, definitely can't complain. It is an XLR microphone, so I got a yellow XLR cable to go with it. I will say, it's not managed. I learned the hard way. If you want to keep a buzz from happening with your microphone, keep this cable away from any LED lights. Trust me, I was battling that for about a week or so. I, of course, have my little guys here. For those who don't know, these are my little pumpkins. They are very important and precious to me. This is the pumpkin that is featured on my SCUF controller. This is the controller I primarily use for gaming. This is the SCUF Instinct. If you're an Xbox gamer, you'll love this controller, but this is also my design. It comes in a PS5 version and another PS4 variant, so if you're interested, I'll leave it down below. Oh, let's talk about the mouse pad really quick. I have this Yu Yu Hakusho one, which I think is so beautiful. As for peripherals, I have an Asus ROG keyboard, a SteelSeries keyboard, and two SteelSeries mice. And this mouse pad is glorious too. This is a Call of Duty mouse pad that was gifted by Call of Duty, so thank you guys so much. I've been very into color as of recently, kind of a bit of a maximalist vibe, so I am loving how my desk looks, especially with the wallpapers and whatnot. So much color, yes! Over here I got a basket of goodies. I have my planner, which I need this if I want to be productive. I have a little notebook where I take notes on video ideas, checklists, fun stuff like that. I've got a cash book for finances. This is my pencil case. And here's a hack if you want to keep a clean setup. Microfiber cloth. Just keep one on standby, wipe down your desk once a week. That's all you really need to do. Well, besides deep cleaning, of course. Oh, I have my vlogging camera here. This is the Sony RX100, I think. I have thoroughly enjoyed using this vlogging camera. Highly recommend. I have a stool here because my cats love to sit next to me while I play video games. This was originally in my VR lab, but they enjoyed it so much in here, so it's gotta stay. I got a trash can, got another headset. Oh, I have this PR package. This suitcase was from when Warzone Pacific dropped, but my cats like to sit on top of it and look out the window. So once again, it's gotta stay for the cats. Where are my cats anyways? Oh, let's take a moment to talk about the rug. I love this rug. I found it at a local rug store. It has this half and half split design. It's got some blues, some greens, some beiges in it, but still very neutral. I love it, and it looks amazing on camera. And if you wanna pick up this rug for yourself, here's the label that's on the underside of the rug, so good luck in your search. I got this giant stand-up mirror that was found on the Facebook Marketplace. My dad found it and painted it white, so here it is. I have it mostly for Instagram. I am a big fan of thrifting and buying things secondhand. This mirror was secondhand, and even this light right here was secondhand. I got it for $20, which is a steal. Oh my goodness, I have some G Fuel Starfruit boxes that are hiding behind the mirror. Starfruit is my flavor. We'll talk about it in a bit. Let's talk about my snake tank. This was originally one of those cabinets that held the really big box TVs, you know what I'm talking about? Well, I thrifted it and my dad put in a tank. And here is my pet snake, Poe. He is such a good snake. I love him so much. And he seems to love his tank too. I did just clean out the bedding recently, so I think he's extra happy. Can't really tell on his face though. And if I may also show, I don't want to flashbang y'all. Okay, that works. This tank is temperature regulated, so left side's about 90 degrees, right side's about 80 degrees, and Poe can go wherever he feels most comfortable. I gotta say, Poe's castle is one of my favorite parts of my gaming setup because he also has his own webcam, so he can pop in during streams. We switched to Poe cam so we can see what he's doing. In this footage, he seems to be lounging on his rock. Very good. Poe's light also changes depending on the time of day. For the most part, it stays on this daytime setting. It turns blue for 1 hour before it actually turns off, and then it actually turns off for when Poe wants to sleep. And above Poe's tank, we actually have some cat beds because my cats love to climb the sound panels that are surrounding this room. I couldn't stop them from climbing up here when they were kittens, so I gave up. I put some cat beds up here. This is their favorite hangout when I'm gaming at my setup. And when they're done, they'll jump down to the couch and be on their merry way. I've caught it multiple times on camera and on live stream. It's always so funny every time. Speaking of the couch, here is my new couch. I got this a couple of weeks ago. I got it from Target. I wanted to thrift one, but I didn't see one that spoke to me. This couch is perfect for my setup. It matches my rug. It matches the mountain sound panel that I have. Which, by the way, let's talk about it really quick. This is actually a sound panel. It was originally a tapestry that I got off of Society 6, I think. And my dad made it into a sound panel and said, hey, let's just staple this on. Why not? And it was such a good idea. It's extremely functional for my setup. I've got a couple sound panels in my setup. I have one here. I have one behind the mirror here. I'm trying not to flashbang y'all with the lamp. And I've got 3 more back here. These do an amazing job handling any echo in my office. I'll go ahead and mention this is a pillow of me. I've had it since 2018, 2019. It was a gift. It's not for sale or anything, but I love it so much. It's so cute. And we gotta acknowledge the G Fuel fridge and all of the G Fuel that I have. I am a big fan of G Fuel. Can you tell? I don't know what gave it away. I've been working with G Fuel since 2015, and I am lucky enough to have my own flavor, which is called Starfruit, inspired by Butters. It even has me illustrated on the tub. How cool! Starfruit G Fuel comes in a tub, but it also comes in a can. And I'm missing a can out of my fridge. I gotta go restock that. Having an energy formula inspired by me is one of the coolest things I've done in my gaming career. If you're interested in checking out Starfruit in the tub or the can, I'll leave it down below. Highly recommend. No bias at all, obviously. It's my flavor, okay? Get up on the stool? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Hi, how are you? This is my cat. She's so good. Hi, thank you for being in my video. One more thing I'll go ahead and address is the RGB lighting in my room. First of all, the RGB strip light in my closet is not the same brand as my other RGB lights, so I have to control it separately. I don't really mind that though. As for the rest of the RGB lights in my office, they are all Philips Hue and I can control them in the app. I'll scroll through a couple of these. I have a Portal one that I like. It has like the Portal colors and it's super bright. Love that one. I have a simple purple one as well. You can't go wrong with purple. I have this sunrise one. I'm trying not to flashbang y'all too much. I know the colors are really bright, but I love this one during the daytime. You can also do a blue color if you want. Oh, it's also got some green. If you want to, you can take all the lights, put them into one group, and you can control them all together. So I'll just cycle through some of these colors if you want to see the color range, I suppose. Yeah, can't complain. Love me some colors. I like to adjust these individually to get kind of a gradient effect, but you can also do just classic colors like these. Nice and bright, good for recording. But for now, I'll go back to what it was. If I may, I'd like to also show you guys how it looks when I'm working at my setup. I'm normally watching something on the top monitor, just some nice background noise. Right now I'm listening to a Dead Meat podcast. On the left monitor, I have my YouTube channel usually pulled up or anything else that I'm interested in. On my LG monitor, I'm obviously gaming or editing. And on the vertical monitor, I have Twitter, Instagram, business emails, whatever it may be. I think that's everything I want to go ahead and show for this video. What do you guys think? Comment down below and let me know. My setup has changed drastically over the years. I'm so happy that I'm documenting how it is right now in 2023. I am over the moon with how my setup is right now. I'm sure I'll make improvements over time, but for right now, I'm very happy. But that's all I've got. Like, comment, please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, whatever I make. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. My cat jumped down. Oh, I was so excited for her to be in the outro of my video, but that's okay. I understand, Connie. She's just meowing at me right now. I don't know if you can hear her. And if you have any questions about my setup, feel free to comment down below and let me know. I will do my best to answer as many as I can. I put my cats, Connie and Krista, on the stairs of my wallpaper.